It's Beer and Food O'Clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and I'm going to have to apologise for the pronunciation of this Welsh beer. This is by Bragdy Tweet LOL, and it's their Crazy Peacock American IPA, coming in at 4.8% ABV. I am from Wales, I promise you, I assure you I'm from Wales, but I don't speak the lingo. And we're going to be pairing it with a burger, a Strong Roots Beetroot and Bean burger. I'm really a fan of these things. I've been eating them for the last year, picking them up from Waitrose. For me, the best burger you can get that's vegan. And some Harvest Basket from Lidl Crinkle cut chips. Let's get cooking. Okay, we've got about 5 minutes left on the burger and fries. Let's get this beer out into a glass, see what we get. It's brewed with American Cascade and Columbus hops. This brewery... Whoa.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that.
No, neither do I. That's my Google Home. The brewery is about 2 years old, I believe. This is the first beer I'm ever going to try from them. Or the first beer I am trying from them. I will try beers going forward. So we got about a 3 to 4 finger, slightly off white head. Good levels of carbonation, light amber coloured beer. The one thing I will say before I start the review is there used to be a rule of thumb of American IPA usually starts from 6% ABV. This being 4.8% ABV, I probably would prefer to call it either a session IPA or a pale ale. But that's just my nitpicking, I suppose. Aroma. Smells good. Smells really good. Lovely, hoppy, juicy. Get that Cascade. Always get mixed up between Centennial and Columbus. Columbus. Get the Cascade and the Columbus. Nice and zesty and grapefruity. Let's dive in. Cheers. That is a really nice beer. Really nice. Very refreshing. Really juicy. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. A little bit sweet to begin with. You get a little bit of toffee malt in there. And there's a nice, it's grapefruit, orange peel, fleshy blood orange, touch of mango. And then a nice bitterness on the back end. It's not a massive bitterness. It's not going to blow you away bitterness. A nice bitterness. A balanced beer really between the sweetness and the bitterness. But then again, saying that, as I'm speaking right now, the bitterness is coming. It's building. It's a slow mover. Very good. As I said, first time I've tried a beer from this brewery. They're based in Treforest in Wales. I had a very brief chat with the head brewer when I was at the Great Welsh Beer and Cider Festival 2018 in September last year. Seemed a lovely bloke. Must visit one day. It's about 15 minutes in the car for me from Barry. So that's a look at Crazy Peacock. We will come back to it and pair it with the burger. I think the food's ready, so let's get it out. Yeah, definitely ready. Here's a look at it. Blimey, that was hot. Who'd have thought, eh? Who'd have thought? Just coming out of the oven. Oh, before I put the burger in, very quickly, some of you who are vegans who have tuned in, wondering what butter I've used today. I've used some live-free, pure, dairy-free butter. It's enriched with soya, so a soya spread type of thing. And as I said, I've had this burger before. I've eaten it before. I'm a massive fan of it, and because my wife's a vegan and I kind of like do vegan days with her, I've used the butter before and I really like it. That's a look at it. There's a look at the cooked burger, burning my hands. A beetroot and bean burger. I'm going to be honest, I have had it before. So the reason why I'm reviewing it, I suppose, is because I got a lot of respect for these guys. They're based in Dublin, in Ireland, the Strong Roots brand. Here's some of the... Oh, look at that, guys. Get that malt vinegar on. Heinz malt vinegar. Very quickly, vinegar, very quick story. We're reviewing beer. Basically, malt vinegar. Have you ever heard the phrase, oh, my beer tastes a bit like vinegar? Basically, that is just gone off beer. Gone off beer, without the hops, without that alcohol. It's sweet wort that's left to sour, and we just chuck it all over our chips. Interesting, yeah? Okay, burger. I had some vegan mayonnaise, but I had a look at the date and it was like 4 months out of date, so I'm not going to use that stuff. Make myself ill. But big fan, let's dive in. It just really works. There's something about this burger, itchy nose. There's something about this burger that I just keep returning to. My wife's not a fan. She don't like this particular... She did, but then she kind of like went off it. I really like it. I would prefer to eat one of these than a real beef burger. The seasoning's lovely. Spicy. The beetroot's tasty, and it's just a variety of beans that have been fried up and put together in a consistency. It's made it like really crispy, but soft in the middle. Crispy outside, soft in the middle. Really good consistency. If you are thinking about becoming vegan, or you are a vegan, and you want to try a really good burger, get down to Waitrose. Pick up some of these Strong Roots burgers. They are absolutely terrific. How does it go with the beer? Literally the saying, a bit off more than I can chew, was implemented into this video by that bite. I nearly choked. Yeah, it goes really well. What's not better than a burger and a pint? Really itchy nose. It's just lovely. It's just a nice meal. I'm going to stand here and tell you guys, you've probably seen from my previous videos, I'm not a vegan. I'm not 100% vegan. I'm nowhere near 100% vegan, by the way. I am a meat eater. And I'm sorry if I've upset people who have tuned in today who are vegans, but every now and again, to support my wife, I like to eat a vegan meal, which this is. But I will say that I would prefer to eat this burger. If you offered me a great big fat quarter pounder or this, I would probably take this. And when I go out with my wife to eat, and she might say, support me today, have a vegan meal, I'll go for a bean burger. Or there's days where I go out on my own and I see a beef burger or a spicy bean burger, I'll go with the bean burger. Only because there's days where, or there's times where I have a burger and you get a big mouthful of gristle, and it's kind of like, and for me, that's the end. Once I have a mouthful of gristle from a burger or something like that, a sausage, I can't take another bite. It's just, something goes click in my brain, switches off, can't eat it. Yeah, job done. Chips. These chips are from Lidl. Crinkle cut chips, oven chips. They're moist, cooked perfectly. Anything like this with a lot of vinegar is going to be really good. I think for a 1.5 kilo bag, something like 95 pence. You can't go wrong, can you? So, there's a look at the food. Let's rate it all separately. Beer. I like it. If I'm going to be really critical, I would say probably go with a slightly lighter malt. Take out that biscuit malt, or maybe some of that, a touch of the red malt, or whatever malt you've used. Take that away and just go pure, like a light malt. Just use a really light malt. It takes away that toffee. I believe this beer would be much better if it wasn't too sweet, if they took away some of that sweetness, should I say, and maybe add a touch more bitterness on the back end. As it is now, it's really nice, but it gets an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I reckon if you adjusted it, that's the word, it left my mind for a moment. If you just use crystal malt and add a little bit more bitterness on the back end, that would be absolutely fantastic. That'd be a 9 or a 10 out of 10. Burger, one of my favourite burgers of all time, that beetroot burger from Strong Roots. 9 out of 10. Chips, yeah, 8 out of 10. Good stuff. I want to say one thing before you guys go, or before I go. None of this, I've mentioned Waitrose, I've mentioned Strong Roots, I've mentioned the beer. None of the products that I've had in the video are sponsored by the companies. This is me going out, not the beer, I'll get to the beer in a moment, but this is me going out purchasing this stuff out with my own money, and just showing you guys the stuff that I eat. The beer was sent to me by the brewery, but as you've seen, it's an impartial, independent beer review. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.